Yeah, I think in particular, from what we're used to in Pakistan, I think we've been here 3 times in the last few years. We haven't really encountered wickets like tonight. It was certainly a little bit drier than usual. When you look back to the Champions Trophy last year, it was glassy, low wickets that you kind of hit through the line of the ball. The wicket got, I think, slower and lower and a bit more spin throughout the game. The best time to bat felt like potentially the first 10 overs, the first innings and the first 5 or 6 overs.
Hi, Adam.
Do you want to turn your phones on silent, fellas? Please.
Whose phone is that? Can we turn it off, please?
Pasha, बाहर please चलिए press conference रुक गई है यार. आप लोग फोन ही सारे silent कर सकते हैं please.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yes, sir.
Adam, with this sort of pitch, clear indications of what you will be getting in the World Cup in Sri Lanka and India?
Definitely Sri Lanka. I think the wickets that we're used to in India, particularly the experience of playing against India and then also in the IPL, the wickets are pretty good and not spin as much as probably tonight. If anything, the challenge in Pakistan is the low bounce. It's definitely truer in other parts of the world. Sri Lanka probably spins and bounces a little bit more, whereas tonight I think the challenge was definitely slow off the wicket. And then the low bounce gets you in the bottom of the bat. So that was definitely a challenge. I think, like, to finish my answer from before, was it's pretty alien for some of the young guys, particularly in the group. We've obviously got a very different squad to what we have in this series as what we'll have in the World Cup. So a lot more experience. First question, the atmosphere is great, always easier. I think the passion's obvious. You can see that there hasn't been a lot of international cricket here, so I think it's great for the locals to be able to come to cricket. We've been travelling here for the last 3 or 4 years now, but it's still, I think, the opportunity for them to see international cricket in Pakistan. They love it, so the atmosphere's great. The wickets are, I'm quite lucky. I've played a lot of cricket now, so for me, I know what to kind of prepare for and different conditions around the world. So, I've played quite a handful of games now in Lahore, so I know exactly what to expect. And I think, as I said, answering the question from before, you've got to adapt, and all the wickets around the world are a little bit different. When you think of the subcontinent and Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and India being kind of close to each other, but the wickets are definitely totally different in all 3 countries.
Take one here and we'll move over to the right.
You mentioned just now that wickets are quite different to, your squad is quite different to the one you're taking to the World Cup. The wickets are quite different as well. So I just wondered whether you view the series as an extension of your preparation for the World Cup or just totally separate from that?
Yeah, it definitely feels like an extension. I mean, we're away now for a block of time, 5 or 6 weeks, and understand that there's some niggles and a few guys who had a really big run into this series in the World Cup. So, as I said before, like, exposing some new guys to the team and in different conditions is great, but it's definitely a lead-in. I think look back to our successful World Cups, preparing for the one-day World Cup in India was a long lead-in, and all those games are important. You can't come in without much game time and not a lot of time around together as a group, so it's nice to be prepping for that.
Adam, 3 then, can you call it a wise decision or a bold one from the Australian side? And the other thing, do you think that this World Cup will be a spinners dominated tournament, or the pacers could be played a vital role?
This World Cup will be dominated by?
The upcoming T20 World Cup.
I think it will change throughout the World Cup. I think the first stage of the tournament, particularly in Sri Lanka, I think the spinners will play a huge role. I think there's class spin bowling as well. So I think the conditions and that factor is probably going to play a huge role, and then it'll change definitely in India. I think India, you don't really see it as a, my experience of it is it's not like playing tonight or it's not like playing in Sri Lanka. It's sure it's totally different. It's with batting wickets. It's you've seen in the latest series between New Zealand and India, they're definitely more high scoring than say tonight or Sri Lanka.
And the 3 debutants. And what about the 3 debutants? Was it a wise call or bold one?
What's that, sorry? 3 debutants? Yeah, great exposure. I think Marley Beedman had a great BBL and deserved to be called up. He bowled superb tonight, and then Matt Reenshaw is someone who's dominated T20 cricket and has improved his white ball game in the last 2 years. So he's seen him playing the Big Bash, the way he goes about it, he's really proactive and powerful as well. So he ran himself out tonight. Well, that's probably up to the question if whether or not it was Renshaw's fault or Green's fault, but he looked good tonight, and he's a good white ball player and fits into the group really well. And then Jack Edwards again, someone who's played a lot of domestic cricket over the last few years and deserved the call up, and probably batting at 8, he's not played that role too often, but he looks tidy with the ball. He's definitely a good future in Aussie colours.
2 more here guys, one there.
Adam, you take the wicket of premier Pakistani batter Babar Azam. So how's your feeling now?
How do I feel to get Babar Azam now?
Yeah, you took the wicket of Babar Azam, premier batter of Pakistan. So what's your thought on this?
About getting him out?
Yes.
Is that your question? Look, I don't know, guys. He's been a very good player for a long time, but I mean, it's not the first time I've got him out, and I hope it's not the last. But it's always good to get big wickets. That's what I'm in the team for.
Okay, Adam, I want to ask you, with your fantastic bowling, 4 batsmen of Pakistan returned back to the pavilion, and if I talk about the Sami Umar Yadav, Babar Azam and Usman Khan, and what do you think, which wicket was your tough task to achieve?
I think when you get out of the power play, and my role in particular is to try and halt that momentum, which Pakistan definitely had after the power play. So Ayub was, his important wicket. He was playing well. He's got to a point where he's going to try and put the bowlers under pressure. So his wicket kind of, I think he batted